Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another conquest video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other conquest guides on my SWGOH Life website, so if you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out, the link in the description below. So this is everyone's probably favorite part of conquest, where you've done playing through sectors, all the sectors, you've got your data disk sets ready to go. Now you just have to go back, farm and finish up some of the feeds. So we always look for some cheese opportunities in this one, just to reduce the amount of battles we need to do. So that's what I've done, kind of going back, see what feeds still need to complete and how I can try to cheese them if possible. So hopefully you're into some cheese, because we've got a lot for you today. So let's start off in Sector 1, and we'll be making our way through to Sector 5 with different cheese opportunities. So for this one here, we'll be looking for gain. We adapt or die 50 times. So essentially Iden using her middle special 10 times, because each of them will be 5. So that's what we'll start off. So you can just head over to the mini boss here in Sortie. And load up your Iden squad, whichever that one is. Also worth mentioning, just to reduce the length of this video, I will not be showing the data disk for each battle, but they'll be just displayed on the screen as always, so you can go ahead and check them out. But basically I'm just running standard Amplify Agony, Volatile Accelerator and all that fun stuff. So with Iden, even as low gear doesn't matter. We'll start with 100% turn meter. When you've got your troopers loaded up, their L3 is pre-taunting, we'll just go ahead, knock her out, and then we can go ahead, there we go, used her special gain. We adapt or die 5 times, so we have to do these 10 more times. There we go. Anyway, we'll first get rid of the sides, and then we'll just hit full auto, and we should be good to go from here. We go, unload an AoE. Okay, sure, let's just go ahead and knock out Lobot just in case here. Get him out so he doesn't do something funny. BB-8 annoyingly in stealth, but eventually he will get out of stealth when he gets the taunt, so we don't have to worry about it too much. At this point there's nothing I can do, so I'm just gonna hit full auto, and this is basically it. So you can see Iden, whenever she has her special to apply adapt or die, she will go ahead and use it. And on full auto, just wait for the battle for 10 minutes to time out, and this then will complete this feat in a single battle. No need obviously to do multiple battles for this feat once you have this loaded up. So if you're struggling a little bit, just play through all the 5 sectors, come back with your data disk and just do this knockout in a single battle. Then the next feat we have to work on in Sector 1 is the one we have to get kills with Saw Gerrera. Again, I had play around with different teams, and the one that I found kind of that you could do it then in 2 battles, if you found this bounty hunter squad on the Datacron node, and then bring up a similar squad like this. So basically we'll be starting off with Nest going first, landing Daze, and which probably trigger the damage from Amplify Agony and things like that. Also remove turn meter from the enemy, that will help us as well. There you go, her AoE dazing and removing turn meter. And then the next, after Nest, we will have Echo. Now why is it important that Echo goes after Nest? Because his AoE will not kill the enemies off, because he will only land debuffs, but actually damage from Amplify Agony they cannot kill off the enemies. So that's why we need Nest going first, so he kind of starts off doing some damage, then Echo goes, basically gets everybody to like 1 health, and then we can have Saw coming in with his AoE after that and just killing everybody off. So you can see even low gear characters, it doesn't matter this one. So Nest goes first, lands debuffs, then here comes Echo with more debuffs, and this is where now Saw can go ahead, get his AoE out. He defeated their 4, Mandalorian survived, then Throne gives turn back over to Saw, then Saw gets his kill number 5, then Phasma goes, more turn meter for the team, and then we just have to align this up, get Mando down, we'll just let him be. Let's go ahead and get Boba down also. We can now go ahead, finish off Mando there, perfect. Let's go ahead and hit Jango over there. Yeah, let's go ahead target Boba. Yeah, will Nest take him out? Yeah, alright, fine. So looks like I got what... Oh, cool, I get another one. Perfect, there we go, 7 kills there I think with SWGOH in this one. So this kind of team you can put together, don't necessarily need to be exactly this character, you just need one or two characters to go before Saw, so they get everybody, you know, to basically 1 health, and that's why Bad Batch Echo, even at low gear, is great because his AoE debuff ability does not deal damage, so he will not kill them off, and then Saw can just unload. So this you can do 2, if you're lucky, 2 battles, otherwise 3 battles you can line it up with Saw in such a way. So even on low gear, this will work great. So this is now for Sector 1 cheese that I have for you, so let's hop now over to Sector 2. So the feat that we will be looking at is the one where we have to apply Confuse 40 times. So C3PO is the only one that can do that, either on his basic or on his special as well. So we'll be trying some sort of cheesy team here. So let's just go ahead and find ourselves a Mon Mothma squad. There we go. Okay, Malak is there obviously with Volunteer Vanguard just to keep the taunt. And now we can go ahead, weapon tech over on C3PO. And now we just hit autoplay, and this is basically it. We cannot kill anybody off, but that's fine, absolutely fine, no problems whatsoever. So as you can see on screen for this one, I changed data discs around, I removed all those amplify agony and things like that, because then we will just kill them off and we won't be able to loop. So just put all of the kind of survivability data discs instead. Then also bringing in Kyle here for the potency up feed. So this team will in a single battle get you 40 confusions as well as 40 potency up. So 1 battle and you can get both of those feats knocked out here in Sector 2 without any issues whatsoever. I've already completed potency before, that's why it doesn't come up, but you could go ahead and do that. Okay, now it's time to look at the global feat. That's the one we have to defeat 100 enemies with Veers and Piett. I already showed like a team already for this one. However, again, going to Sector 2 here to the same Mon Mothma node that we were doing confusion and potency, you can actually just bring in Veers, Piett and Malak, and this will probably give you even more kills. You don't need the other guys at all. Again, we are back to Amplify Agony data disc set. So we were just gonna kill off Base first because he's annoying a little bit. Let's go ahead, get him out. Then Mon Mothma will revive him and we'll kill Base again, and from there on out we'll just hit auto basic after we do that. There we go. Sure, take out Base, and now we're just gonna go ahead, auto basic, and this is it. And then you're just gonna loop. Now obviously loop can break if you don't critically hit Pathfinder just before you take him down, then he will not gain heal over time from Chirrut's unique. So that's why if you want to make this a little bit, I guess, more reliable, that you can really last longer with this loop, is get some critical chance on your Veers and Piett, or equip crit chance consumable as well. That's maybe easier than remodding your guys just for this one battle. And then, you know, as long as you're critting, you should be good to go. I a little bit stopped autoplaying here because Malak was getting beat down already, so decided to take control, just make sure that Malak uses his drain so that he can keep taunting, and then we just keep looping, keep going, keep auto basic, and, you know, get as many kills as you can here. There you go, I did another drain right there, and we'll just keep going. There we go. Unfortunately there, for some strange reason, actually Chirrut was able to kill himself from damage over time, so I wasn't able to time out quite yet in this one. However, this will complete defeating 50 Empire units in this sector, but most importantly, there you go, I got 60 kills with Veers and Piett in this one. So you just need those two and Malak and you are good to go here. You know, it's not as scary as it looks getting 100 kills with Veers and Piett, just because, you know, they are pretty good there with Malak versus this Mon Mothma squad. Okay, let's move up to Sector 3 now. So we're gonna see what we can chase here. So we still have critical chance up to do, as well as days, and most importantly gaining hit 100 times. So we'll be looking at these feats, opportunity to chase them. So one way to get this done with Paz is the only one that can gain hit, and he can only gain hit 10 times. So what you want to do is get him killed, so then Han can revive him. So you either want to do this versus first order node, with first order Stormtrooper, because he can counter attack, or ideally you want to do this versus Phoenix. So you can see I revived there, Paz there with Captain Han. Now Paz is back and he can get 10 stacks of heat. There we go. All right. Okay, let's get stun over there. And now when Paz gets 10 stacks of heat, I will go ahead, tap first order Stormtrooper. First order Stormtrooper counterattacks, kills off Paz, which is fine because now Captain Han can revive him again, and then Paz can gain another 10 stacks of heat. So in this battle, I was able to gain 20 stacks of heat. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to find a Phoenix node in Sector 3. However, I will show you, I just went to Sector 2 and I ran this team just to show you if you do run across a Phoenix squad here in Sector 3, then you can get 50 stacks of heat because you can, you know, keep Phoenix enemies will not die off from damage over times. You know, and you can just keep looping. But from here on out, yeah, just auto basic. And this is pretty much it here. And why auto basic? Because Captain Han on his basic, he's landing days. So this will also help you to get a lot of dazes out. 44 instances of days, you know, from basic from there, Captain Han. But as mentioned before, let me show you a battle from Sector 2. So obviously won't count for the feed, but I was not lucky enough to get Phoenix in Sector 3. But if you do, you can run this same team and you can get, I was able to count, I think I got 50 stacks of hit in this one. So just gonna head stun Kanan, for example, again, landing days there with Captain Han. There we go, let's go ahead. It's also good when their Han Solo shrugs his shoulder, you get critical chance up again, helping you with the feat in Sector 3. And we'll just keep going here until Paz gets 10 stacks of heat, and then we'll hit one of the Phoenix guys, and then they will counterattack because of Kanan's unique, kill off Paz, and then Captain Han can go ahead and revive him and bring him back. So there you go, Paz now got 10 stacks of heat, so I'm just waiting for him to get a turn. Just tap Sabine or whoever, they will counterattack. And now Captain Han brings him right back, revives him, and Paz can get back to, you know, using his basic, getting out heat again, shrug shoulders with Han, right? So you can get your critical chance up feat in this one. And from here on out is pretty much rinse and repeat. Why are you only targeting one enemy? Just so you don't daze the others, right? With basic from Captain Han, so they can keep counterattacking, killing your Paz whenever he gets to 10 stacks of heat. And you know, it's a pretty straightforward. You just time out, and from my counting, I think I got 50, that he got killed off 4 times in this one, so I was able to revive him. So another fun team here to use, get Paz for the heat, then Captain Han's basic for the days, and then as well Han's special that also gives critical chance up. Okay, let's move on to Sector 4 now. So in this one, we've got exposes to do. So maybe we'll tackle this one first, because this one is the scariest, I guess. So again, we just use CLS. And yeah, you will see lots of Phoenix in this one. Like, Phoenix is the best node to cheese most of these feats. That's why I think, you know, if you get good RNG, like unfortunately I did not get them in Sector 3, so I'll have to do Heat like, you know, 5-6 battles instead of 2, but that's okay, it is what it is. But once you have Phoenix, it's a pretty safe warfare here. You just kind of hit auto basic and you should be good to go here, because then we can keep landing exposes on basics. Because for C-3PO is unique, whenever rebel allies use basic, they will be applying expose. That's why I didn't bother with special abilities. Just make sure we get as many basics, and there you go. I went from 11 to 100, so basically everything done in a single battle. Then of course we've got the Captain Drogan feat in this one. So I had to play around a little bit with different comps. So let me show you what I came up with. Again, as you can see, lots of low gear characters. I'm just gonna go ahead, let's stun Chopper for example. So he doesn't counterattack when we hit him. And then the reason why we brought 8th Brother here, because on his special ability, if the target has more than one no, what is called once? Purge. There we go. They got at least 1 stack of Purge. His special will land healing immunity, which means then Phoenix won't be able to heal up. And then once you've got their low with healing immunity, as you can see, even my low level Drogan, he will be able to kill off whoever's got healing immunity on them. Oh, one more hit. And that's the reason why I'm going for Chopper first, because with his unique, he's giving protection up to his allies. That's why you want him out first, so you can get quicker kills if you do have a low gear Drogan such as me. I'm just kind of using basic from Kylo to land tenacity down. There we go, first kill with Drogan, to land tenacity on these guys down so we can stun them. And then as well that hopefully we can land the purge and healing immunity, so they have a reduced chance of resisting. Unfortunately, their Hera resisted the healing immunity from 8th brother, so it took a while. Obviously, it takes a few turns for 8th brother to get his abilities off cooldown. As you can see, it works pretty nicely. Was able to already take down 3 of them in this way. Again, landing healing immunity, and this is pretty much there. The reason why we bring in Biggs, because on his basic he's dishing out critical damage up. So you can see, I think I've got about 20 instances of critical damage there from Biggs, and Drogan there defeated 4 enemies. So if played correctly, I mean, you can get both of these feats done in 2 battles basically with your Drogan and then Biggs combo without any issues whatsoever. Let's move up now onto Sector 5, just to finish off the video here. So the feats that we will be looking at is gaining Foresight, Stagger and Iden. These are the 3 feats we'll be looking at. Hopefully we can somehow speed them up to get them faster out. So I'm gonna load up this squad with Iden lead there. Then obviously we got a Han, so he can shoot first, and the Ruthless Swiftness will feed Terminator to the team, so we can just go ahead and do that first. We go, get a stun on Chopper. We're bringing in here Kira for her AoE that gives stagger to the enemies. So the idea here is obviously keep spreading Foresight there with Yoda, and then as well keep landing stagger with Kira, and then try to line up as well stuns with Han if you can. It's a similar trick like with Drogan. There, Iden, she's got healing immunity ability on her special mass assist ability. She lands healing immunity, so they can't heal up from Kanan's their unique, and then she can just go ahead, finish them off with her basic, again going after Chopper first because of this protection up. The important thing is when you're playing these, do not use middle special from Malak, because that can land a shock on the enemies, and that will then stop healing. There we go, got my first kill there with Chopper, and now just pretty much rinse and repeat. Decided to manually play this so Malak doesn't do, you know, something silly, but it's a pretty straightforward affair. Constantly there whenever you can, stagger with Kira, spreading Foresight with Yoda, and then whenever Iden can land healing immunity, she can then in her next turn finish them off. And that's it, pretty much just kind of stall here as long as you can, get as many kills. I got 4, because the last one's gonna be difficult to time, right? Because Iden gets them low, and then obviously she doesn't get a turn straight after that. So basically probably looking at 3 battles with Iden to knock out her feat. And then in terms of the other feats as well, you can see I got Foresight a few times and as well Stagger. So still a long way to go with Foresight and Stagger, so let's go ahead and as well see how we can speed this up. So basically very similar team than before, but now we don't have Iden for Iden kills. As well, no Malak, we don't need him, because what we'll do here is we will let Dash get a turn in here, unload his AoE Daze that cannot be resisted, and this will stop guys from counterattacking, and now we just basically loop them, and that's it. Just try to get stuns out there just in case they do get a turn, and you know, you can just kind of, to be honest, hit auto anyways. And yeah, we've got here staggers, both from Scout Trooper and Kira, because they're AoE staggers. Will land stagger, unlike I think Starks has 50% chance, and then Krennic 70% chance. So Kira at low gear and as well Scout Trooper at low gear, both of them are actually better for this stagger feat. And then again Yoda there for Foresight, helping out there, spreading the Foresight onto the team. And there we go, that is how many I've got done. So I had like, what the heck, like Foresight, like 40 of them, so got like 140 here. and then Stagger, I think I had like 10 or something, so 120. So essentially you could get this done in this Foresight Stagger can get done in 2 or 3 battles with this kind of cheese squad. Providing, obviously, you got the right data discs, which probably did, because these data discs are, you know, hopefully quite common, but that you were lucky enough to get a Phoenix node. This will make things a lot faster. Otherwise, Hux node as well can be okay, but their AoEs won't help you that much, just because you will kill off everybody except Color and Unmask. Alright guys, that's all of the cheats I have to show you for today. Hopefully you found it useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.